If you need to organize information clearly in your presentation, tables are one of the easiest and most useful tools you can use in PowerPoint 2007. In this video, I'm going to show you how to work with tables step by step, including how to insert a table, enter and edit data, add or delete rows and columns, format the table, and resize and align it properly. By the end, you'll be able to build clean, professional-looking tables that make your slides easier to read and more effective. If you find this tutorial helpful, please hit like and subscribe for more simple PowerPoint tips. Let's jump right in. First, let's insert a table into your slide. Open PowerPoint 2007 and go to the slide where you want your table to appear. On the ribbon, click the Inserts tab. Then look for the table button and click it. A grid will appear, allowing you to choose the number of rows and columns you need. Move your mouse across the grid until the right size is highlighted, then click to insert the table onto the slide. Once you click, your table will be created instantly and placed on the slide. This is the fastest way to start building your table structure. Now that your table is created, the next step is entering and editing your data. Click inside any cell and start typing your content. Each cell works like a small text box, so you can add labels, numbers, or these short pieces of information depending on your needs. If you want to move to the next cell quickly, just press the Tab key on your keyboard. That will take you from one cell to the next without needing to use your mouse every time. This is especially helpful when you are entering a lot of data and want to work faster. If you need to correct something, simply click back into the cell and edit the text as usual. Next, let's look at how to add or delete rows and columns. Sometimes after creating a table, you realize you need more space or that some sections are no longer necessary. To do that, click anywhere inside the table so the table tools become available. Then go to Table Tools and choose the Layout tab. Here you'll find options for inserting and deleting rows and columns. If you want to add a row, you can click Insert Above or Insert Below, depending on where you want the new row to appear. If you want to add a column, use Insert Left or Insert Right. These commands let you expand the table exactly where you need more space. If you want to remove a row or column, use the Delete option. This is very useful when cleaning up a table or adjusting it as your content changes. Now, let's make the table look better with formatting. Click the table again and go to Table Tools, then open the Design tab. This is where you can change the visual style of your table. You can choose from different table styles to give it a more polished appearance. You can also adjust borders if you want to make the grid lines more visible or more subtle. If you want to highlight certain cells or improve the overall look, use shading to add color to the background of rows or columns. Good formatting helps your table stand out and makes your slide look more professional. Just make sure the style matches the rest of your presentation and stays easy to read. After formatting, it's time to resize and align the table. Sometimes a table may be too large, too small, or not centered properly on the slide. To resize it, simply drag the edges or corners until it fits the space you want. Be careful not to stretch it too much because that can make the text harder to read. For alignment, use the alignment tools to place the table neatly on the slide. A well-aligned table looks balanced and helps your audience focus on the content instead of the layout. If needed, you can also move the table slightly until it lines up nicely with other objects on the slide. And that's how to work with tables in PowerPoint 2007. You now know how to insert a table, enter and edit data, add or delete rows and columns, format the design, and resize and align it for a cleaner presentation. These are simple steps, but they can make a huge difference in how professional your slides look. If this tutorial helped you, please give it a like and subscribe for more PowerPoint how-to videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.